I'm breaking down the official global launch announcement for the new OnePlus 12 and OnePlus 12R flagship phones. This info just dropped today, so I've got all the key details on specs, pricing, availability, and more that you need to know about these highly anticipated Android devices. First, I'll provide an overview of the OnePlus 12 and what we can expect in terms of display, camera, performance, and other features next. I'll give the details on the more affordable OnePlus 12R and how its specs compare. After that, I'll share the launch date, markets, and potential, pricing for both phones, and finally, I'll give my take on how these phones stack up against the competition. OnePlus 12 overview. In terms of display, the OnePlus 12 is a beast. It has a massive 6.82-inch LTPO AMOLED screen with an insane peak brightness and 120 Hz dynamic refresh rate for silky smooth scrolling and animations. The OnePlus 12 is also rocking the latest Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 processor, so performance should be top-notch. You can configure it with up to 24 GB of RAM and 1 TB of storage, which is just crazy powerful. This thing is an absolute spec monster. Now let's talk cameras. There's a new 50MP main Sony sensor that should capture tons of detail. You also get a 64MP periscopic telephoto lens with 5x optical zoom, plus a 48MP ultra-wide sensor. And of course, these cameras are tuned in partnership with Hasselblad for excellent image processing. Other highlights include blazing fast 100W wired charging that can refuel the hefty 5400 mAh battery from 100% in under 25 minutes. There's also 50W fast wireless charging and high-end extras like stereo speakers and an in-display fingerprint reader. OnePlus 12R overview. The OnePlus 12R is expected to have a few downgrades from the standard model, but still provide really solid performance and features for the price. Rumored specs include a 6.74-inch 120 Hz OLED display, the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 chipset, faster 100W wired charging, and the same triple camera setup as the regular OnePlus 12. The battery might actually be larger at 5500 mAh, but there may be trade-offs like no wireless charging and a plastic frame instead of metal. We'll have to wait for full details on pricing and availability, but the OnePlus 12R will likely cost $150, $250 less than the standard model. This positions it against more mid-range flagships like the Pixel 7 and Galaxy S23. So in summary, the OnePlus 12R gives you that same excellent software and polished hardware experience that OnePlus is known for. Launch date, pricing, and availability. Both the OnePlus 12 and 12R will have their global launch event on January 23 RD, 2023 at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. The OnePlus 12 has already gone on sale in China. Pricing started at the equivalent of $610 USD for a 12GB RAM and 256GB storage configuration. However, US pricing has not yet been confirmed. For the OnePlus 12RI, the company has stated it will be the first R-series phone available outside India and China. But exact launch regions and dates are still to be announced. Safe bet is North American and key European countries shortly after the John 23 event. Given the specs and positioning, I'd expect the OnePlus 12 to retail between $799 and $999 depending on RAM and storage options. And the OnePlus 12R will likely land somewhere around $599 or $699. But again, nothing official yet, so stay tuned for exact pricing. Competition and who should buy. The regular OnePlus 12 goes toe-to-toe with phones like the Galaxy S23 Ultra and iPhone 15 Pro Max for top dog status with its incredible display, speedy performance, and versatile camera system. The pending question is just how it's priced. And for $150, $250 less, the OnePlus 12R actually mirrors what Google did with the Pixel 7 Pro and Pixel 7 this year, a premium flagship experience available at standard and pro price points. If you want the absolute best display, charging speeds, and benchmark-crushing performance with no-cut corners, then the OnePlus 12 is a contender for enthusiast Android users. And if you like OnePlus phones but don't need every bleeding-edge extra, then the 12R keeps core strengths like clean software, beautiful design, great cameras, and that trademark OnePlus performance, but for potentially $200, $300 less. But of course, final verdicts will come down to real-world testing and reviews, so subscribe and stay tuned to my channel. I'll be sure to cover full reviews of both models.